All right, I am going to recommend for graphing lines and killing zombies, use colored pencils, or if you're doing it digitally, use all the different colors that you can find in Kami. So what you're going to do is you're going to graph each line and match it to the zombie that it kills. To kill a zombie, the line must run through any part of its body, and each line should only kill one zombie. You will not be able to kill two zombies, so if you do, something has gone horribly wrong. Okay, so I'm going to do two examples with you. So we have, for our first equation, 1/2 x minus 5 is letter j. So on my back, so I'm going to rewrite it, 1/2 x minus 5 is j. So this is the number I start with at time 0. Okay. This 2 on the bottom from yesterday is what we add by in our x's. So let's do that. 0 plus 2 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10. Let's go backwards. If we go backwards on our table, then we subtract that 2. So we got -2, -4, -6, -8. We had to go backwards on our table, so we do the opposite movement. This 1 here tells me I go add by 1 as I go down my table. So I have -4, -3, -2, -1, 0. If I go the other way, I have to subtract 1, so -6, -7, -8, -9. So let's go ahead and let's graph this guy. So our first number here is -8, -9. Okay, so keep that in mind, -8, -9. So I have, starting at my origin, I go to -8, drop down to -9, which is right here. So I'm going to plot a dot. Then I had -6, -8, -6, -8. Well, that goes right here. Now, because I'm lazy, I see this pattern right away. I go up 1 to the right 2. So I'm going to keep doing that. Up 1 to the right 2, up 1 to the right 2, up 1 to the right 2, up 1 to the right 2. Go forth and do that all the way until you can't do that pattern anymore, right? Because we don't want to keep flipping back and forth on our paper. That's just going to drive us cuckoo crazy. Oh, and look at that. Here's this. We killed a zombie. So what I'm going to do is I am going to draw a line all the way down, okay? And there you go. If you wanted to go backwards, you could also go backwards. So starting from this point, instead of going up and to the right 2, I would go down and to the right 2, to the left 2. If you want to extend that line, maybe you should, just in case. So we'll do that for the next one. Just in case. Now, this was letter J. It killed the basketball zombie. So here's the basketball zombie. All right, next one we had is A. So this is the last one I do. It's -2/3 x minus 16. So let's find A. And it said it was -2/3 x minus 16. Okay. So we start with 16 at our, -16 at our 0. This 3 is telling me to add by 3 on the bottoms. My x's. So I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. If I do the opposite movement, I got to subtract 3. So -3, -6, -9, -12. All right. This -2 here is telling me to subtract 2 when I go down my table. So I get -18, -20, -22, -24, -26. I have to fill out the top part of our table, so let's do that. The opposite movement of subtracting 2 is adding 2. So -14, -12, -10, -8. So let's go ahead and graph this. So we have -12, -8. So let's find that. So here's my origin. -12, -8 is right here. So I'm going to plot my dot right there. Be careful. Precision is key. Then we had -9, -10. So -9, -10 is right here. The next one was -6, -12. Well, that's right here. Now let's be a little lazy here. Let's notice. We're going down 2 to the right 3, down 2 to the right 3. Let's keep that pattern going. It will match up with what we have on our table. Okay, so I'm just keeping on going. All right, this is as far as I can go. I can't go any further, and I haven't hit a zombie. So let's go back to that first one. Now, if we went down 2 to the right 3, then the opposite would go to left 3, up 2. So this would be our next dot. So let's keep that pattern going. And look at that. It looks like we have killed a zombie. Life is a success. So I'm going to draw my line for killing this zombie. And this was letter A, and it looks like it killed this blonde with the skirt. And there you go. All right, so that's exactly what you're going to do for the rest of these, okay? So I think there's 10 more for you to do. Check with me to make sure you're doing it right. I can creep for you, but I hope you have a good rest of your day, and don't forget to turn this in.